People. Que pasa, suck, say what they do. Now, people, this is the next edition in Young, Dumb, and Full of CUM. And in this case, even worse, full of a con. I am speaking about an incident that occurred in a place called Albertown, where it is said that a youth that was reportedly 18 at the time of his demise, he was conned up 14 times. Now, people, the truth and the fact is that he was indeed hit 14 times. He did not make it. However, he is actually 19 and not 18. So therefore, the age of consent as it pertains to takeaway, he has far past it. However, we know that these gunmen, they don't really care the age anymore. It does not matter. It is not a deciding factor. So anyways, people, based on the information, this man, based on the videos that were out on social media, are out on social media, he was chilling by his car, his BMW, a white BMW, with two other friends, when some people in a dark vehicle pull up, blaze up the scene. After the smoke clear, he did not make it, went to the afterlife. His friends take with themselves. Now, people, here are the facts. 19-year-old with a BMW. And people, I don't want to stereotype anybody and say that you cannot be 19 and own a BMW. Maybe you are significantly brighter and smarter than most of the persons in your community, and you have some sort of business which gives you that option to buy or afford a BMW. The fact that this incident occurred in Trelawney, Albertown, the fact that based on the information it is said that this youth is linked with some sort of scammers from Clarendon, and the people that put out the hit were from Clarendon, we can come to a logical conclusion that maybe this youth was not a son of somebody of influence, meaning the Issas or the Matalan or one of those persons in Jamaica that can easily afford to buy their son, their offspring, an expensive car. So I say this to say that more than likely this is proceeds of scamming. Now, in a video that I did yesterday, I spoke about whenever you are a criminal, you are supposed to fly below the radar. You are supposed to remain stealth, so therefore you can have success. However, people, when we think about the mentality of these nowadays criminals, that would basically defeat the purpose, because that is the reason, that is the method to the madness from day one, to make sure so you get the money, so therefore you can go to the club, outdo your competition, your fellow scammers, your fellow smugglers, whatever illicit activity you're in. The purpose is to have the fancy car and the big house on the hill, so therefore you can stand out. In other words, you can have a mansion in the garrison and everybody else have some sort of shanty town or shanty house, some sort of board up, zinc fence, rate, lele, blue, blah, blend. So people, I say this to say that we understand how Jamaica works, and we understand these criminal-minded people in Jamaica. And we understand that when it comes to scammers, they are the lowest of the lowest. This is definitely what we call crab in a barrel. If you look at the definition of crab in a barrel in any sort of encyclopedia, anything on Google, it should show Jamaican scammers. Because people, these are the worst criminals that Jamaica has ever seen. These are the lowest of the lowest. Not even, put it this way, people, crab in a barrel and the bottom of the barrel. That is exactly how I would describe these Jamaican scammers. Them bad mind, they are not loyal, them greedy, them covetous, them envious. They are everything that is bad. I'd never seen or never met one good scammer coming from Jamaica. Well, I'm not going to say that, because you have some people, because of greed, them have a good heart. However, because they want money, they go into certain things. However, it is obvious that once you go into it, you're going to change. You're either going to get run over, so therefore you have to basically get in where you're fitting. and people. I am not promoting or idolizing any sorts of scammer, because I know say the nitpickers always try to dissect everything and see it in a stupid way. So people, at the end of the day, I just say, an ex-youth, because of profiling, because him dep on corner and stunting like the hot boys, him get some hot con and people. That is not the good type. It is bad for your health. It usually sends you in the afterlife. And people, that is the case in this case, point blank and period. Now, before I move to the next parts of my video, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source, and I'll be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. And also, please subscribe to this channel, and when you subscribe, please press the notification bell or icon, and also press all in the option. Now, the next thing that is popping in the news is that we see that the JCF, Jamaica Constabulary Force, they have gotten rid of a problem that has been plaguing them from 2017. It started once again January of 2021, and then over the past week or so, it started all over again. Now people, I am speaking about a case of a man that I would call a SERIAL, homeless, KILLER. So therefore, he strives on taking out homeless people, mostly when they are sleeping on the roadside, of course, like I said, them homeless. Now people, 2017, that would be 4 years ago, this man was on a rampage. Couple of persons hurt badly, couple of persons lost their life. The Popo take him in, and because of lack of evidence, they held him for a few. Because of lack of evidence, they let him go. He was on a hiatus for about 3 to 4 years. Fast forward January of 2021, at least 4 persons lost their life. When these 4 persons lost their life in a St. Andrew, Kingston area, couple of miles, most of them lost their life in the same sort of way. So there was a pattern. This is January 2021. They held him. Once again, they let him go. Insufficient evidence. The DPP deemed it not making any sorts of sense to take a case like this to trial, because no evidence, no witness, no nothing. Basically, he got rid of all of his evidence. So therefore, 4 people in a short span of time, in about a week or 2. Boom, people, fast forward, Saturday gone. Sorry, before that, Monday, Beachwood and Linders Avenue, intersection right there, so. 1 person, homeless man, cuff up, beat up, bludgeon, taken to the place of recovery, did not make it. Wednesday, same place, crossroad, not same place, same person, same suspect, crossroad, same thing, next homeless man, that man gone. Popo them say, wait a minute, what go on? This disturbing trend continues from 2017, January 2021. Now this week, the same sort of MO, the same sort of pattern. So them say, listen, this brother here basically a madman, a outsmart the law enforcement, the JCF. We are going to go for him now. So people, based on the information from the SSP, Stephanie Lindsay, Corporate Communication Manager for the JCF, she said that when the Popo rolled up on the man rushed them with a kitchen utensil, you know exactly, YouTube code name PG-13. Rushed them with the kitchen utensil, and them say, wait, this brother I get presumptuous. We hold him 2017, January 2021. And then now again, him a come exalt himself, and people like I've always said, he that exalteth himself shall be abased. And people, you know, when them base or bake up things, you know exactly what happened. So therefore the Popo them wheel and pop off and blaze up some on him. He was taken to the place of recovery. However, people, we all know the script. We read the script. We've been reading this script from decades now. So we know what exactly was going to happen. He was not going to make it. This is what we call a problem-solving moment for the JCF and the people of Jamaica. This is what we call rectifying a problem or a situation that was getting out of hand. This was what we call every day the bucket goes to the well, one day the bottom are going to drop out. This is what we call the people's court, meaning doing what is best for the JCF and the people. Now people, I am not saying that the Popo did anything that was illegal or did not follow the protocol. However, people, sometimes when you have a problem, you have to basically eliminate this problem. So therefore, I say this to say that if you take this man to courts 2 times before and him beat it, what you think is going to happen this time? Because this man, obviously, he is just a man that basically have some sense, some sort of criminal-minded person, some sort of serial person. So therefore, him not crazy. He is PSYCHO, but he is not Looney Tunes. So therefore, the Popo them say, alright, cool, we don't take no chance this time. We are going to done it right, yes, sir. You understand? This is where the buck stops. Right here, we are talking about modern or Dovecat and people, rightfully so. Now, people, does this have anything to do with the fact that a Popo lost his life in a Linstead at the hands of a man licking with some sort of rockstone? People, me no know. However, what I do know is that this man was supposed to be gone for a very long time. Now, what is going to be sadder is if we wake up tomorrow or next week and hear say some more mad people are lose them life. However, people, more than likely that won't be the case. And then again, this is Jamaica. Jamaicans are copycat, even some of your bloggers. So therefore, we might see somebody else take this up because they want that highlight too. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section.